fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first in the red corner at 275 pounds from Minnesota, Thor. His opponent is making his way to the ring at this time at 255 pounds from Denton County, Texas, Kerry Von Erich.
And listen to the reception as the modern-day warrior from Denton County, Texas, former NWA heavyweight champion of the world, Kerry Von Erich, makes his appearance in the ring as he takes on the blonde Adonis from Minnesota, Thor. One fall, 10-minute time limit, and Bill Watts, it should be a wild one.
Well, I'll tell you, there's two physical specimens out there. When you talk about stacking it tall and tight, brother, you got some meat out there. You got two guys that are in tremendous condition. Thor, 6'5", 270. Powerful young man. Of course, Kerry Von Erich, everybody knows the explosion in Kerry Von Erich, the power, the charisma. World-class wrestling, the feature star. He and his brother Kevin, his brother Mike, of course, his dad, Fritz Von Erich. This kid has grown up with it. Held the NCAA discus record in college. He's certainly helped my children. Their outlook on sports and training on sports. He's very giving, very good-hearted young man. Collar and elbow. Thor, Japanese arm drag. This crowd is, they just adulate Kerry Von Erich. And Kerry never disappoints him. He gives it his all. The man's on the quest for the NWA World's title against Mr. Ric Flair. He beat Ric Flair in the record largest crowd ever in Texas Stadium for wrestling. Now look at him. All right, Kerry's got a little bit of that showbiz, a little bit of that flair in him too. When you got it, flaunt it, Boyd.
Well, like you said, the charisma, he brings it in and he can back it up with his actions in the ring. And Bill, I really believe a few of the ladies fainted on that last move. I really believe that.
I can assure you they did. Kerry Von Erich, tremendous athlete. Thor, big, powerful one. Undoubtedly going to be a good one, but he's in with somebody that's been in with the best the world over, who's been the world's champion. That controversial situation in Tokyo has really smarted Kerry Von Erich. But Thor turned around, and he's not standing on ceremony. He's going after it. But he just may have lit a fuse on Kerry Von Erich, and Kerry Von Erich fights fire with fire, and he's not going to take a lot before he lets you know. Look at that drop kick. Kerry Von Erich, double knees to the head.
And if Thor came from Minnesota looking for action, he's got plenty of it right here in the form of Kerry Von Erich.
That's right. The claw. Kerry Von Erich has put the claw. He has put the claw to the head of Thor. 6'5", 270 pounds. But even Thor is feeling the power and the might of the claw. And Kerry puts his back on the mat and gets the fall. 1, 2, 3, and Kerry Von Erich victorious here. That exciting superstar from world class. We're glad to have him here at Mid-South. Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake. He's out there. Looks like he's challenging Kerry Von Erich. Could that be tied in with that phone call from Ric Flair? Kerry, don't turn your back. Kerry Von Erich, and he is mad, boy.
Well, you just don't do that to Kerry Von Erich and get away with it.
Boy, he is really upset, Kerry Von Erich. And he hit Jake with that discus punch, and he leveled Jake. He doesn't see Chris Adams behind him. The crowd is roaring. Oh, good gosh! Good gosh, he was decapitated. Did you hear that super kick of Chris Adams from behind? Chris Adams is just decapitated. Kerry Von Erich. Boy, you can hear it explode clear over here. He couldn't, Kerry didn't hear Chris Adams come in. The crowd was roaring so loud. Terry Taylor coming to see about his friend. Terry Taylor's coming to see about Kerry. Kerry Von Erich is on Green Street. Terry Taylor helping him from the ring. Terry Taylor helping him ringside. Look at Jake the Snake and Chris Adams gloating and laughing and rubbing it in. But even Terry Taylor can't face three of those men. He better help his friend to the dressing room. Jake the Snake and Chris Adams laughing. I think Ric Flair had something to do. Go Kerry Von Erich! Kerry Von Erich! Terry Taylor! Kerry Von Erich and Terry Taylor! Kerry Von Erich and Terry Taylor, they're walking tall. chicken's tail has taken names. They're getting down. They're getting down.
Kerry and
Listen
Kerry
to this
clean the
crowd.
ring, Bill.
They're getting down, and you see Jake the Snake and Chris Adams. The gloating, sarcastic smile is no longer on their face.
And listen to the fans, and we'll be back with more action